Hi, I'm Chip Rome with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you're watching In the Know. For this episode, we are here in Scottdale at Gazebo Park, and joining me is Katrina Patchen, and with her are her daughters. We actually have Kit and Kirby. Hello, ladies.
Hi,
Yeah,
how
good
you
to have
doing?
you all. I'm doing well. How are you?
Happy to be here.
Yeah. So Katrina is actually the secretary for the Scottdale Borough Parks Commission, and they are having a summer concert series. So you want to tell us when that starts and what's going to be happening here at Scottdale?
Absolutely. So we're really excited for this summer. Our Scottdale concert series is going to start on June the 7th, and it will be all summer long, every Saturday night, except for one, and it will be all the way to August 16th.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so.
great. And what is your break?
Our break is it's actually only a break for the car show if we don't use it as a rain date.
Okay.
If it rains on June the 14th for our car show, we're going to have the car show on July the 12th.
Okay.
So we do not have a band booked for the 12th unless the car show is that night, then there will be a band.
So you start June 7th and almost every week up until August 16th.
Yes.
So it's all summer.
All summer.
Yeah. And how about the time for that?
The time is 6:30 to 8:30 with the exception of one band. On July the 5th, Scottdale Borough is hosting their annual block party, which gets all the downtown businesses involved. There's a kids zone, a lot of different places are involved, and we have a band that the Scottdale Area Chamber of Commerce sponsored this year. Girls, do you want to say the band that it is this year?
Eleanor, Walrus.
And what are they? What band is that?
They're a Beatles tribute band.
Wow, that sounds like fun. Beatles music.
And do you know what time? Can you tell everybody what time they're going to be playing?
6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the only band that's a different time frame, and that's just to work in with the block party.
That's that 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big time in Scottdale.
Yes, it is.
Now, a nice thing, these concerts are free.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and they're free because you have sponsors, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. We have some wonderful sponsors who made all of this possible, who've sponsored every single band that we have coming in.
Yeah. So you encourage folks to bring chairs.
Yes.
There is some seating here, but
Limited seating, but for better spacing and just for more comfort. You can bring chairs, you're welcome to bring coolers, and anything that you want. We just ask that you respect the parks whenever you're here.
and I think you have a variety of food trucks coming.
Yes, we do. We have a variety of different food trucks. They'll be different week to week. It's not going to be the same trucks that you'll get to see. And some of the local businesses. Fox's Pizza will be selling pizza by the slice along with JJ's Pizza. They'll be offering pizza by the slice if you want to walk over or grab a whole pizza to share.
It's nice for the downtown businesses too.
Yes,
Bring
yes.
them some extra business.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. If people want to see the schedule, Dave will have it up on here, but there's also one that's posted here at the park too, right?
Yes, so we have a vinyl flyer that's going to be over here on one of the boards. It's just not ready yet because we just solidified all of our sponsors and we just solidified all of our bands that are booked for the summer. So
And you're also on Facebook.
we're on Facebook. Every single band will get its own event, so you can follow it on Facebook. It'll tell you a little bit about the band, and then we have a couple nights that we have certain sponsors who did a couple of the bands.
Okay.
On July the 19th, we have Dollar Bank Night. Dollar Bank sponsored the band Part-Time Cowboys, which is a country band for us. On July the 26th, we have Mid-Penn Bank Night. They sponsored the band Contagious. It's a rock and roll band. And then you guys will be here with me on August the 9th for Broom, which is a rock and roll band from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. They play all the major hits of those years.
Looking forward to Armstrong night.
Yeah.
Parking. Where do folks park at?
So there's a lot of on-street parking. Anywhere you can find a spot, you can park. It's a Saturday evening, so there's no meter maid, no reason to pay the meters. It's totally free. And then we have overflow over on Spring Street across from the library there. This is an entire lot that is, it's a 2-hour limit, I do believe, but it's free parking. So there's no reason that you shouldn't come because of parking issues.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I've been here for the concerts before. It's just a nice evening.
It
a nice
is.
summer night. And
Yes.
there's some shade here because of the trees. Yeah, so that works out really well. Do you want to talk about some of the other sponsors that you have that are helping with this to make this all possible?
I'd love to. So our sponsors mostly are Mid-Penn Bank, Armstrong. We have the Scottdale Area Chamber of Commerce and Dollar Bank. They've sponsored a band. They all have their very own night. Fox's Pizza Den was wonderful in sponsoring for us. And then we had the Elks here in Scottdale. They did some sponsoring. The Historical Society sponsored some bands. Somerset Trust did, and JJ's Pizza. And then Patch and Painting, a local painting business. They all were sponsors for us this year to make all these bands possible.
That's great. We
Yeah.
appreciate them all being involved and helping to make this free to folks. Now, if you have to cancel because of rain, how does that work?
So that will be on Facebook. If we have to cancel because of weather, it will be available on Facebook. It'll be on the Parks Commission page, it'll be on the boroughs page. We'll try to get it out there as much as we can, but Facebook is our fastest means of communication.
And the Facebook's under Scottdale Borough Parks Commission?
Yes,
Okay.
Scottdale Borough Parks Commission, and we'll post it on Scottdale Borough.
Okay,
So
so-
it can be either or. Whatever they search in that day, it'll pop up and tell them.
Okay. Little history on the concerts here?
So we've been doing this for a couple years now. It was shut down during COVID, but since COVID, we've made a big comeback. We've tried to get as many bands as we can, and we just try to encourage our community to come out, have a fun evening on us, enjoy one of our parks, and see what Scottdale really has to offer. There's a lot of foot traffic. There's a lot of little places you can go and shop and buy things. So,
Yeah, Scottdale's a great little town.
oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to enjoy that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, give the dates and times.
Sure, absolutely. So our very first band is going to kick off on June the 7th. It's Fire Escape. It's a local Christian band. There's actually some Southmoreland students that are in that band. That's going to be our kickoff band.
Okay.
June 14th is our Parks Commission car show. So we will have Howie Walter doing an acoustic set for the car show. If that gets rained out, it'll end up being on July the 12th, which is all going to be able to be found on our Facebook. June 21st, we have Scottdale Concert Band. On June 28th, we have Kristen Acoustic. She's a solo acoustic player. July 5th is that block party of all Scottdale will be involved in. July the 19th is our part-time Cowboys night. July 26th is Contagious night. Our August the 2nd is Tim Litvin, and he is an acoustic player for us. You guys are August the 9th with Broom, the wonderful band. And then Wally Ginger Orchestra will see us out to the end of summer.
That's great. So we're looking at from June 7th clear through August 16th.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep, every Saturday night. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, well, Katrina, I appreciate your work that you've done to set all this up. Ladies, I appreciate your help too. And now we're going to close things out. You ready? And now, you're in the know.
You
Great
did it!
job.
What Grandma TV?
I'm on TV.